I am doing a test run for Hipsy. I'm learning how to use that platform along with YouTube and how to start. And so we're doing like a little test run is what we're doing here. So everybody work with me, please. Um, I'm sure they'll be popping up any second. But here we go. We are going to read about Rhodonite. Heal Your Heart is the message of Rhodonite. The book is by Maya Toll, illustrated by Kate O'Hara. And then we will follow it by doing an intuitive oracle pull. Okay. Can everyone hear me fine? Okay. Give it a minute for anyone to come in. We are going to read about Heal Your Heartbeat with Rhodonite. The rhythm of the flow of life and the creation of life comes from the rhythm of your heart, emanating and vibrating outward from within and without and back. Okay? So, I do have some other downloads, but I don't believe, related to this reading. So, we're going to dichotomize and separate that. Welcome, anyone and everyone. Welcome. Welcome. I'm going to give it another moment. Healing the heart, what a beautiful task. What a tearing task at times. We're going to pre-pull for the end here. One card already was out from previous starting this. Nice. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, guides, Spirit. Intuitive nudges. Thank you. 2 more cards from the Intuitive Oracle deck, please. This is my daughter's deck. I absolutely love this deck. Absolutely. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for accompanying us and healing our heartbeat and returning to a healthy, beautiful rhythm. Yes, welcome. One more card, please. Let's tighten this back in. Today we're reading about healing your heartbeat. We're going to read these tarot at the end of the passage. Just a couple pages long. Rhodonite, the crystal, has a message for us. Welcome. Body wisdom. All right. So today's guidance is about healing your heartbeat so that then we vibrate from a beautiful energy, not from an energy of angst, worry, tarrying, trying, forcing. We want to be in a beautiful flow where our heart has a rhythm, like a beautiful song, peace. Okay, yeah, go to Hipsy to request any readings with me, guys. This is a testing. Hi, this is my first time, well, this is my 3rd time, but I am letting you know that I am learning how to use my team platform, Hipsy, to also be alongside of me and for you guys to go there through that platform to do my reading, to do your readings if you have a reading request, okay? But for now, we are going to read from the Crystalry, okay, by Maya Toll, and illustrations by Kate O'Hara. It's just a couple pages long, but I think it'll be helpful for all of us, so welcome. Healing your heartbeat. When you're feeling calm and centered, your heart beats in an even rhythm. Listening to it becomes self-soothing, helping you remember your personal cadence. But when you're anxious, especially when you're perpetually anxious, your heart stutters and skips. When your own skittish heartbeat sends you deeper into unease and angst. But it's not your heart that's the problem. The problem lies deeper, rooted in vulnerability that is causing the anxiety. Put your hand on your heart Rhodonite instructs. Close your eyes and feel its beat. Once you're in sync with yourself, ask your heart what's feeding its anxiety. To heal your heart, you need to first know in what way you feel vulnerability in the world. It's time for the first step. Ritual. Seal your energy. Rhodonite is used to heal wounds, whether physical or emotional. It closes gaps and seals leaks so you can remember how to be whole. So, if you have a problem, if you are feeling the struggle to feel whole or feeling scattered all over the place, rhodonite crystal is a good one to carry with you. It closes gaps and seals leaks so you can remember how to be whole. Your body, your energy body, can get leaky in places where it's thin or torn. These holes leave you vulnerable to go outside influences. They may slowly siphon your energy, leaving you feeling scattered, weak, or panicky. Good morning. Good morning. I think it's good afternoon here, finally. I've been up a while, but good morning where you're from, Young. It's so good to see you again. Hi, thanks everyone. Energy follows. We are reading from the Crystalry book. We're doing a test run as well with my partner platform, Hipsy, where you can go and suggest a reading from me if you would like. Okay? But this book is from Maya Toll, and the illustrations are from Kay O'Hara. I will show you. The message of Rhodonite speaks to us to heal our heartbeat, heal our thoughts, Energy follows intention, so sealing up your energy can be done with active imagining. First, choose your tool. Will you envision stitching the holes with a needle and thread? Taping or with duct tape? It doesn't need to be pretty or fancy. It just needs to feel real to you. Now, close your eyes and imagine that you know where every energy leak is. Seal them one at a time, calling on the rosy glow of rhodonite to help you heal. Reflection. Heart's healing. Some emotions are smooth like river rocks, and warm like a hearthstone. That depends on how you believe, sir, or ma'am. I don't know how you consider yourself, but that depends on how you believe. I do not believe that. Some emotions are smooth like river rocks and warm like a hearthstone. These are emotions we treasure and return to, letting them remind us of the goodness of the world and the joy of being alive. But other emotions are jagged and rough. They continue to poke and prod at us until we consciously release them. Anger and resentment, we were just talking about that yesterday, weren't we, Young? One of those doors represented anger that we were dissolving and breaking down so that it would no longer be in our way with healthy love for ourselves and other relationships. Anger and resentment are like these, and nurturing them can create wounds and energy leaks. While the original hurt may have been participated by someone else, when you hold tight to these crawling emotions, you're harming yourself and injuring your heart. If you need to cut a cord between you and someone or something in your past, see the ritual for obsidian. We were just talking about obsidian yesterday, right? So black obsidian is very, very helpful with cutting cords with belief patterns, toxic mindsets, relationships with people that are toxic, that aren't in your highest good anymore. Okay, if you carry that, and if you have any like lower back pain, like in your root chakra area, black obsidian really help you dissolve that. And it may have something to do with like past intimate relationships that are still stuck in your energy, or things that happened to you when you were young that has to do with intimate energy that isn't appropriate. There's certain memories stuck in some people's lower root chakra, that black obsidian really can help, and I can attest to that because I've utilized it 2 times in my life, and it was a walking miracle to have it in my pocket or on my neck. I would wear it for a necklace. Here's some questions to ask yourself. What old wounds are festering? What scars need tending to? What fears or resentments are hurting you from the inside out? You know what? I've been really surfacing and listening to my spirit about some things that I didn't know were hidden under the rug from like last week. Certain things were coming to me, and I was like, okay, it's time to dissolve that, and transmute it. For me, singing sad songs often has a way of healing a situation. Not for me. This is in the book. I don't use a sad song to help me heal. I would rather journal, but this is this person's example in this book. For me, singing sad songs has often been a way of healing a situation. It gets the hurt out in the open, into the light, out of the darkness. Hey, whatever lets it out. Oh, that's Reba McEntire. That is a motto by Reba McEntire. Good to know. Cool. So, may I repeat? To heal your heartbeat. Heal the way you see yourself. Heal the way you are processing your emotions. Okay. The way that you're processing your emotions, and allow your own love to come in, okay? All right. So, let's pull some follow-up cards. So we have some pulled, and then I'll pull some follow-up ones even after that, okay? Intuitive healing was the card that came out before I even started doing the video. So Spirit was already in tune with us, ready to flow, and share with us how we can grow even more. I am having a wonderful day. Thank you. I just had lunch with my baby. It was so good, and he was so messy and so cute. Intuitive healing. Your intuition guides you towards deep inner healing. Some of you may have a cat in your neighborhood, or even one that lives with you, but I'm feeling like it's one in your neighborhood that started walking around your house or on your porch, and it actually is standing as like a guide for you, like a guardian for you. There's a cat around my neighborhood that never comes around unless I'm going through something in a certain type of way, and or if I'm working with Isis, the goddess, then she appears, which I named her Isis. I'm sure she has like 20 names because she belongs to the community. But, so, divine timing. Everything unfolds in its time. Trust the universe's timing. When we trust this and know that this great assurance right here, when we know this, we can relieve ourselves from overthinking and making our heart angst. Okay, so we relieve ourselves of the time limit. Like, oh, this has to be done in a hurry. This has to be done right now. Okay, and then we can vibrate higher. This is higher vibrations. Keep your vibration high, and your intuition will stay sharp. Okay, you know what I do is I carry certain stones I gravitate towards. Okay, like I will carry a selenite stone with me. I actually carry it in my bosom because it's by my heart, so that it will encourage me to vibrate high when my energy or my mindset is trying to bring me low and negative, right? And it will also help your third eye vibrate higher, and your crown chakra, and all the above, and all the below of your chakras, okay? Your whole vibration. Third eye awakening. Your third eye is awakening, enhancing your intuitive abilities. I'm telling you, if you guys, any of you, feel called to get a stone, selenite is a wonderful one. Rose quartz is a wonderful one. Another one, clear quartz, smoky quartz. I like clear quartz. Something to know about clear quartz is it attracts and deflects. So understand that That's good to use if you want both. I'm just saying. Selenite is good for cleansing. I don't encourage people to use selenite for cleansing other stones. It's a soft stone, and be careful not to drop it because it is pretty soft. Or you can even get selenite sticks. They are pretty cool. They're by my bed right now. I don't have them in here. I would show you. None of my selenites in here. But I had an interview right before I did this, so, you know. So anyway, guardian angel, your watchers, your spirit guides, your ancestors are watching over you, offering protection and support. You are covered. You are covered. Body wisdom. This one's huge. This one is huge. Your body knows things before your mind or your reality shows you with your eyes or your hands can touch it. Your body knows. A lot of times. What doesn't work, what will no longer work for you, right? Listen to your body's subtle cues. It holds the answers you seek. I think about your aura, how your aura goes, well, they say 4 to 6 feet. Me and my daughter think about 10 feet. Or at least, we're at least that sensitive. 4 to 6 feet outside of you. So when somebody gets close to you and say they're like 3 feet from you, they're in your auric field. This is why your body can feel. This is a huge reason why your body can feel what you don't yet see. Because if somebody feels anxious, if you feel anxious in somebody, around somebody, and they're standing in your auric field, they feel like an intruder because your body doesn't trust them. It knows things you do not. If it does not harmonize or intersync with your auric field, it's either there to teach you something or it's an imposter, and your body knows that. You don't touch it yet, you don't see it yet, but your body knows. Okay? And this is part of healing your heart, is representing your heart. If your heart is saying to reflect and to pay attention and watch out for this person, but you don't trust it, you're like, oh no, let me give it 10 more days. No, let me hang out with this person 5 more times. But your soul knows, your spirit knows. I said what I said, right? Let's pull a few from the crystal deck. This deck is from this book. This is actually my first tarot deck. Okay. I was resisting to go get my first tarot deck because I wasn't, let's not make it about me. Alright, let's just pull some cards. Thank you, Spirit. Give us some discernment on healing our heartbeat. So what I'm getting is be playful. Be more playful. Because though your outer body has changed, your heart has not in ways. Okay, you're still young. You're still wanting to play and draw and skip and sing for no freaking reason except for just to be curious and playful. Some of you, there is a business venture that you have begun, and they are saying stay curious about this. Don't allow it to feel like a heavy task. Allow yourself to feel playful and stay, okay. What's the guidance on healing the heart? Alright, they're saying, what do you need? What is it that you need? Is there something we need to reflect on right now? Is there something we need to ask ourselves? What do we need? It's like for some reason I'm feeling like some of you, are you going places and doing things that aren't really in your heart to do so? Like, aren't really for your path? Do they just feel like your path because they were part of your past? Ask yourself, what do you need? Does this belong to me? What do you need? Does this belong to me? Again, what do I need? Does this belong to me? Maybe it's not for you anymore. Maybe it is. It's a good question. I'm seeing somebody with a pen and paper, and you're just writing down all of your feelings, all of your fears, and they're fading as you're writing them down. It's like your soul just wants to be heard and acknowledged instead of like you jumping into something right away and dismissing that it matters to you. to some layer of you, or it wouldn't keep coming up, right? This is part of healing your heart. You know, when we have suppressed emotions, it gives us anxiety. When we have pressure, suppressed emotions, it gives us anxiety. Choose your initiation. What spirit animals do you want to work with? What outlets do you want to use? What spiritual gifts or life gifts do you want to excel in? That's what this is about. Choose your initiation. Whatever you choose, Spirit will shed light on and increase for you, with you and for you. You'll enjoy it. Don't get me wrong. Everything takes a little bit of work, or let's not call it work. I don't like that word for that. Let's call it a little bit of effort. But if you love doing it, you'll enjoy it, right? Anchor and steady yourself. Stay balanced. Anchor in. When your brain, let me show you. See these ropes up here? Imagine this is your mind, the center where you can fill it with anything. And all these ropes are pulling you in many different directions. I don't know about you guys, but I'm tired of feeling like that. That's why we need to go get grounded. I don't know if it's water that grounds you, like you need to go swimming, or soak in the bathtub with some herbs, or bubbles and wine. I don't give a hoot. Whatever makes you feel more grounded, yeah? But you do need to be grounded, because it's time to expand into wonder, into all that you are, without apology, without resistance, and continue to flow in this energy right here. The abode of awesomeness that you guys are. Okay. So much life is still in you. So much life. And when you give yourself the attention and the energy and the food and the life and the creation that you need, and you listen to your heart and your spirit, a lot of people, I don't think you should do it for this reason, but a lot of people learn from you. A lot of people reflect that same energy and they pour it back into themselves. Guys, when you vibrate different, it affects everything around you. And if it can't coincide with you, it leaves. Alright? You see all this life around this chalice. You're the chalice, and your spirit is the water or the wine, whatever is considered to be in this cup. For me, my wine glasses usually have water in it. Fruit water and stuff. But it encourages those around you. It ripples outward, okay? You are full of riches. This is citrine. I don't have my citrine in here either. That's on my manifestation desk in my living room. But you are full of riches. Don't question it. Don't let nobody throw shade on it. Who cares if people question how you're moving, how you're weaving in and out? You are abundant. This is the card of abundance and feasts and celebrations. And you do have something to celebrate. You. Remember earlier I said, what do you need and is this mine? This is the is this mine card. And this is a confirmation for somebody that something doesn't belong to you anymore. And I know that it might be uncomfortable to let it go. But it's time to cut cords with some things. It's time to cut cords with some things. Time to let it go. Alright, that's it for today. Thanks, guys. Blessings and shalom. Namaste. This is the part I'm trying to figure out, guys. This is the testing part. I'm trying to figure out how to end it. And see what's up. Alright, we're gonna, since I'm still here, I haven't figured it out yet, I'm probably gonna finish like I normally do, let the rest handle itself, but we're gonna pull a few more cards. That's what I feel like to do. Then we'll hop up off of this buggy. Thanks for your patience, guys. What deck, Spirit? Which deck do you want to pull from? This one? Alright, we're going to pull a couple more from the Intuitive Oracle deck. Flow of life. Learning to flow even when there's disruption or things didn't go the way that you organized them. Starting the day off or the month off or the week off. Learning to flow even though things switch up on you. Learning to breathe through that transition. Flow of life. Surrender to life's natural flow. Trust where it takes you. If there's a disruption, trust that the disruption is there for a reason. If there's a task that is thrown in extra, trust that that task is there for a reason. Okay? That's a beautiful card. Look at this beautiful card. Thank you, Spirit. Send some encouragement. Encouragement, blessing. Ancient knowledge. Tap into the wisdom of the ancients. Their knowledge guides you now. Some of you have visions. I'm seeing visions. Almost, cold chills. I am seeing somebody that sees things almost to the left corner of them, but like a screen, but it's also within them. And you know, because of throughout your life, that they're foreknowings. And sometimes you wonder if the things that you're seeing aren't foreknowings, but they're like from another timeline, because it feels like deja vu and it hasn't happened yet, and really some of it might happen still, but you know that it's particularly like it's like you exist, like you're able to have information given to you from another plane of existence. Divine timing. Everything unfolds at the right time. Trust your intuitive timing. Look, divine timing. Divine timing. Trust, trust, trust. And be the one trustworthy of yourself to be protected, to make the right decisions, the right moves. It doesn't have to be right or wrong, guys, always either. It's okay to make mistakes. We are human. Okay? I mean, also human. That we're spirit as well. I mean, the way I believe. Not telling you what to believe for yourself, though. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Instruction. Chakra alignment. Alright. I was going to say, give me some instructions. So somebody, probably all of us, but somebody really, we are strongly encouraging you to balance your energy centers to enhance intuitive perception. Eat different colors of fruits and vegetables, I'm hearing as well. Helps align your frequencies and your chakras. Okay? Get aligned. Aligned. When you stop suppressing what needs changing, that also has a breakthrough of alignment for you, because that suppressed energy can leave. Alright, one more for real. One more. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, lovelies. Namaste. Higher self connection. Connect with your higher self for greater intuitive clarity. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Blessings. Till next time, namaste. If you would like to like and subscribe, and if you want a message, reading, just call me, or a dream interpretation. You can email me on Encompass Awe 333@gmail.com. And like I said, you can go to Hipsy as well. Thank you. Bye.